All right. Good morning, everybody. Let me let these last couple people in. They're just kind of running a little bit late. And then we will get started. All right. Go ahead and share my screen, show you what unlocked for this week. So here is this week's material. This was unlocked last Wednesday. So hopefully people have had a chance to kind of dive into this and start looking at it. It's dealing with completing the square, which is kind of like what we talked about on Monday. It's a process to basically take something from standard form to vertex form. Lots of different processes to find information. This is just one of the many, you know what I mean? Actually, next week, what unlocks today is a very, very, very popular method that's used all across the world that basically other countries only teach. They don't teach these other types of factoring. They don't teach completing the square. They just teach quadratic formula. It's one of their main ways to factor a quadratic. So anyways, but completing the square is just, it's helpful. It gives you some useful information, in specific cases. But this is next week's material. So the quadratic formula, it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a formula that you're plugging in A, B, and C and just calculating. That sounds really simple because a lot of formulas are pretty simple, like, I don't know, B divided by 2A or whatever. This formula is a little more complex than that. So you have to be a little bit careful kind of when you're calculating it. It's not a formula that you can really just type into a calculator and press equals. You technically can, you just have to be very careful with parentheses and things like that. So if you're not kind of catching on reading through that lesson in the book, you're more than welcome to watch that video tutorial, and I kind of show you how I kind of dissect the formula and start solving it the way I do it. You'll notice that the video tutorial's in 3 parts. I think part 1 was the lesson. Part 2, I started recording, and then I had to pause for something, and I started teaching again for like 5 minutes, and I must not have pressed unpause. So I had to end that and then go back and finish recording it. So sorry about the multiple parts, but all the information is there. Vocab and concepts is available, as well as the check-in. So whenever you get a chance, you're more than welcome to start diving into that if you already completed this week's work. But that is all available to you starting today. Go ahead and stop sharing. Let the late people in. Pause for questions. I'll watch the chat.
This isn't a math question, but
Yeah.
Are you excited for Christmas break coming up?
Oh my gosh, you're not even, that's like an understatement. So I am always excited about breaks. Like, I just love time off. I love teaching. I love hanging out with you guys, but man, just getting time off and hanging out with family and doing whatever I want to do is super important to me. So I am counting down the days, Noe, for sure. I'm a huge fan of Christmas. Huge. If my wife let me, I would leave my house decorated for Christmas all year long, and I would be that one guy in the neighborhood that has his Christmas lights up. But she doesn't allow me to do that. So, what about you, Noah? Are you?
Yeah, very
Sweet.
much.
Awesome. Well, I hope everybody else is kind of excited too. I'm sure it's a well-deserved break for a lot of people. We got about 2 more weeks after this week is done to kind of, enjoy that, the fruits of our labor. So keep pushing hard, 2 more weeks after this week, and then you'll have 2 weeks off to do whatever you want to do. So just kind of keep that end goal in mind. Winter break. So it's starting, what is it? It's on, let me look at my calendar real quick. So we start on the 19th, which is a Saturday. So, from the 19th until the 3rd of January. So those are the 2.5 weeks or so off, including the weekends, which is nice. That's a good break. So, and then who knows, maybe we'll be back in school. I don't know. There's some people that say, yeah, there's some people that say no way. I don't know. All right. I am going to hang back and talk with people. So I hope everybody else has an awesome day and a great weekend, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.
Have a good one, Mr. Chapman.
Thanks. You too. Bye, Liam.
Have a good day and good rest
Thanks,
of your
Melanie.
weekend, Chapman.
You too. Bye. Bye, Paul.
All right, have a good week.
Yeah, Alex.
Uh,
You too, man.
And by the way, I finished up last week's unit yesterday, and I'm really happy about this. I got like a 5 out of 5 on like the actual test.
Dude, nice. It made sense, huh?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, the last question, I kind of had to guess a little, but I had like a general idea of what the answer was.
Cool. Well, I mean, you know, process of elimination, that's a valid method, so that's okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Good job, Alex. That's kind of nice when you've been busting your butt and then, you know, units go really well for you. So
Yeah.
good job.
All right, thank you. Have a
See
good
you,
day.
Alex. You too, buddy.
Have a good rest of your week.
Thanks, you too.
All right.
Hey, Leah, Jade, I just let you guys in. Tanner, I don't know if you can hear me. We went ahead and wrapped everything up, so I'm going to upload this video to Canvas, and you're more than welcome to go watch it and kind of see what you missed. So, but I got you down for attendance, both Leah and Jade. Don't worry about it. You're good to go. But if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, no worries, Jade. You're good. Have a good day.